Peace to all beings. Today we're putting some words up. Okay, I said putting some words up. Notice my phraseology. You people have a lot of talking going on in your world. Your news media, your TV shows, all of that stuff. It affects you. It affects you. The words I'm putting up, a peace to all beings, should be in your thought processes, in your chest area, heart chakra area. Peace and comfort to all beings. Peace, protection, and joy in the space that you're in. These are the words that are going up. And when you people talk in your conversations and say things about nothing, you're putting words up. And words will manifest. They may come together in different sequences, but they're going to come down to you. Why? Because you're using a God force for manifestation. That's why. And you're in God school. We told you that. So you're not only going to have to be careful of what you think and how you express yourself, you're going to have to be careful of what you're receiving and from who. From who? Pay more attention to the birds. And the bees. And to yourself when you see a bird and a bee. Because within that bird and bee, there's a much larger being that is within you. You just manifest out of the space that the bird and the bee's in. And you're basically flying around in front of you. Look, I'm a bee. There's a secret in the word being a bee. Just be. Be. Continue to have faith in yourself. Faith in the divine influence that birthed you in the first place. That's what you're beginning to recognize now. That's what some of this darkness is about, that everybody's experiencing. Peace to all beings and mercy. With all the words, it's like everyone's putting their words up, and there's snakes climbing over each other in a big pile, trying to find out the great word. So they can have their way, so to speak. That's what they're trying. The wisdom of the ages is within your bones. And I'm going to tell you a secret. The women have an advantage in this bone thing. Figure that one out. There's a connection with the Holy Spirit and the female's bones. You haven't been told that yet. That's why you're supposed to have reverence for the female. Because if you're a male, you didn't come out of a male, folks. Sperm you did, but you in the egg did. You became a male out of a female form. You picked up the wisdom of her bones for your bones. These are teachings that we forgot. That's why you're supposed to be venerating women, folks. And I'm talking about even the divine process of your thoughts. Watch your manners, that sort of thing. Particularly the gentlemen that are supposed to be gentlemen. You don't have to act like a gentleman. That's acting. Be a gentleman. As being. These words are going up. Phraseology is up. We've got the words up there. The placards. Gathering of groups of like-minded beings in circles, according to the words and signs that they see and receive, react to, actually. You're in that process now. Everyone's vying for everyone else's attention. Pay attention to the space you're in. You're the one that's getting the attention, but you don't realize it yet. Father's pushing his foot down. That's a compression technique it hasn't been seen before. Might as well kiss those pyramids goodbye. And if that happens, folks, everybody's going to be floating in some canoe. You need to be gentle with yourself. And the canoe you have, by the way, is your bones. And the water you're floating on is the 75% fluid that your body is made of. That's why the path of God is through the water. There's a secret there, entities. And the secret's for you to open up the little lock and figure it out and live it and understand it. And realize how precious you are in your moment. You're precious. You're your own precious. And someone else is precious too. So hang in there. We're going through this process now. It's a new moon in Taurus, and Uranus enters Taurus. So, hang on. Remember, the bull was one of the cherubim. Cherubim. The angels exist. You're part of that crowd, and that's what you're adjusting to, because there's a responsibility there. It's not called showmanship either. There's responsibility for sacred space, so when people come to your presence, they can feel it. Without you having to say anything. Peace to all beings and mercy is important. And remember the energy coming out of your right arm and your right hand. Peace and mercy. We are through. For a moment, just a moment here. We're not quite through. Okay, now if you've got this far in this little diatribe, I would suggest that you start it over and sit down in a meditative, contemplative mode. And just pay attention to the phraseology. Because when you're out in the astral and you see signs, you react to signs. Whether you can read them or not. There's a reaction there because you know someone made the sign. Or somehow that sign got there. We're going to begin to train you to see the signs. Literally. Golden light script, it'll come in front of you. Peace and mercy to all beings. Health always to the body, mind, and spirit. And peace, protection, and joy. We are through.